Hey everybody! It feels so much like spring right now. This is Keisha with Saving Greens Homestead, and today I just want to take you guys around and give you a garden update. Show you what I've been up to, show you some projects that I'm going to be working on. These are all the seedlings that I have started here. The peppers are coming along. Still, I have some popping up. I started some other stuff like okras, eggplants, and things like that. So, and then also I started some of my melons and watermelons because I hope to get them out early this year. Usually I wait till Mother's Day or right after Mother's Day. But this time I think I'm gonna be pretty safe putting them out earlier. So I have backups just in case though. But yeah, and I started some sunflowers down here as well. So I wanted to show you guys that I up-potted all of my tomatoes. There's these. Then I have these. Look at Sonny. Drinking from the bird bath. And then I have these. So these are all my tomato starts that I started. And they look pretty good. Now I wanted to show you these for a specific reason. And let me go get that reason so I can show you. Okay, so you saw my tomato seedlings. What I've been doing is I've been using alfalfa pellets to fertilize them. I've been making alfalfa tea. I just put in a few of these to fill in the bottom of this container, and then I fill it up with water and I let it sit for like 3 days and brew. And then I take it and I strain it and I add it into my watering can. I put about half of this plus the other half of just fresh water from my faucet into my watering can. And I've been feeding that to my tomato seedlings. Okay, another update that I have for you guys is my dragon fruit. Look at that. Let me get you in a little closer. I got all this new growth coming off of this dragon fruit, and so I'm really happy about that. And I've been feeding them some of my alfalfa tea as well. My peppers are perking up and putting out more leaves and doing good. I've been feeding them some of my alfalfa tea as well. These ones I'm still not sure if they've made it through. I haven't seen any real good signs of new greenery. I'm thinking this one would probably pull through because the stems are still green. I just haven't seen any new leaves pop out yet. But take a look at this. Remember I showed you guys that little cherry tomato? The seeds inside of it started sprouting and one was poking through. Well, look, I planted it in there and now I have a whole bunch of them popping out. So I don't know which variety that one is, but I'll go back and look and figure it out. Okay, so I have these elephant garlic bulbs that I had here. I never got to use them when I harvested them. I had planned on using them, but I just didn't get around to it. But I want to show you that even though I didn't use them this last time, I can plant these, and I will, and grow them. They're still very much alive and they already are trying to sprout themselves. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the dirt. But I have to get that bed for them ready and I haven't gotten it put together yet. And that's one of my other to-dos today. Also, another to-do is to get these peas finally put out where they belong, because they're not doing so hot up here. So I'm going to try and see what I can salvage and get them planted and get them going. So we have a very nice, clear, warm day today. And right now, the forecast, the 10-day forecast shows no rain, no cold, no freeze. We're going to be staying up in the 40s at night. The 40s, the low 40s to the mid 50s at night, and then our days are going to be anywhere from the low 70s to actually the low 80s. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm hoping to use that to help jumpstart some of my spring crops that I have going right now. So I have other projects. Let me show you my next project. You know, the price of lumber right now is ridiculous, and I found this these boards from an old curtain arrangement that the previous owner had here, and so we threw the curtain away. Well, I kept the board, and this is what I'm going to use today to build a little bed for my carrots. Now, if you remember, I had planted my carrots last year in some bags that I got for $1 at the dollar store, which I said it was going to be a temporary thing. And those bags, they didn't last. They didn't hold up or anything. And I knew I was going to need to build something a little bit more sturdier for them. But at the time, it filled the need. So I'm going to be building a carrot bed today, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to put that. So that's why I got to clear all this off so that I can use my saw. And these bamboos, I have some ideas of some things I want to do with these bamboo sticks that I got from a friend of mine when we were doing a seed swap. So stay tuned for that. And you guys, I am always thrilled and overjoyed when these guys come out of their little dens, because I don't know why, but every year I worry that maybe they're not going to come out. Like maybe they don't survive or something, but they do every year. That's my Cornelia and Thaddeus. And they're out, so it must be springtime. Hey, Sonny. They just follow me everywhere. And you guys know who that is. That's Max. That's the one who did that and continues to knock that over. This is his first time meeting my two tortoises, and he wasn't sure what to do with them. He's still trying to figure them out. This is where I'm going to put my new carrot bed that I built today. So I got to get all this cleared out and leveled out and ready for it. And then this barrel here is where I'm going to put those elephant garlic. So I got to get it topped off and ready to go so I can put those down in there. Oh, those are not tulips. And nobody told me. Nobody left any messages or any comments on my other video where I said that those was tulips. Let me get my shadow out the way. Those are not tulips. Those, I can't remember what they're called. They were little bulbs that I planted in here last season. They're some kind of bell flowers. And they didn't pop out. So I thought they rotted. But I guess not. Because look at that. It's got a little flower hanging on it. Now this one is a tulip. For real. But the one behind it, that's another one of those bell flower things. And this one too. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like when that happens. Hey, get off of that bed. I like when that happens. When I think that nothing is gonna pop up and something eventually does. And then look at, these are all tulips for sure that are popping up in this bed. I had to cover it because Max. Always Max. And now I see Sonny, he gets in there, but he's only getting in them because he's trying to follow me around and be in the shade. The next time you guys see these hollyhock flowers, they will be in my front yard garden and not back here anymore. These were those volunteers that started growing, and they should bloom this year because they've been here. long enough, so they should bloom this year. We'll see. And if I get around to it today, then I gotta clear out this bed. And you see that soaker hose? I'm gonna have to put that back in this bed so that this bed can continue to get watered. And whatever I grow in this bed, the plans that I have for this bed, I'm gonna have to start putting them into motion, even though I got these little seedlings in here still. But hopefully what I plant in here will help shade these cooler crops that I have in here and buy me a little bit longer time for them to continue developing. Same thing with this one. Hopefully it'll buy me a little bit more time. I had to keep restarting these because of Max and possibly this guy right here at my feet. But I had to keep restarting these because he destroyed them running through here chasing after the lizards and stuff. And you guys, I looked out the window. Why did I see a bird inside of here trapped? And the kid Max, bless his heart, he was over here and he was just ready to pounce on that bird. But he wouldn't, because he already had that run-in with these thorns before. And so he didn't try and go in there. By the time I got outside, that bird flew out. So, oh well. I couldn't get it on video. It is starting to get dark. I know you can't tell because of how the light settings are on my camera, but it's starting to get dark. And so I just wanted to show you I got those peas put out. I don't think all of them are going to survive. I'm hopeful, but especially like that one. Because they just got battered. It just took me a long time to get them out. And then over here I planted peas, more peas, and some Brussels sprouts. And I still have stuff I need to put in this bed, but I'm gonna have to try and cover it up so the cats don't get to it tonight, because that guy, see him right there, is following me all over the place and he's on the prowl. So I want to make sure that he doesn't get into that box. And then I wanted to show you guys, I got these peas put over here. And the wind is already blowing them all off of what I tried to get them on. So, but I got these peas. And these are all different varieties. I just don't remember what the varieties are right at this moment. I do have it written down though, so I could tell you. And then Sonny, he went right in front of me and tripped me. He always does that, the little jerk face. And right now I have it covered up, but I built the box for my carrots, my carrot box. I got that built today and set up. So I'll be making a video on me planting some carrot seeds soon. So I still have plenty more things to do, and I just wanted to show you tonight what this stuff look like, because I don't know what it's gonna look like tomorrow, especially once he gets started. Okay. You guys, this is the look of progress being made in the front yard here. And with this bed too, filling in the super poop before I put in the raised bed soil. So it's a nice, beautiful, hot day today to get this work done. I just wanted to show you guys the quality of this super poop. It is just really, really fluffy and loose and good. I love this stuff. It's just, I call it super poop because it's made up of all these different animals' poop, and it's just been aged, just piled up and left sitting to compost on its own, and it just is good. It doesn't smell like poop. It is nice and fluffy. And anyways, I'm about to put the last layer on top, which is my topsoil, which is these raised bed soils that I bought from the store. So I'm gonna get that on there right now. So we finished filling in the 3 flower beds here, and I have the connector there for the drip line, so we can get the drip put in here. And this one is filled. Now I gotta try and keep my cats out of these. But these are ready to plant. So now all I have is this bed along the property line here. I just need to add the soil after I dig out the trench for the sprinklers. And then we already are putting down the flex tubing for these parts of these flower beds, and then I can put the cardboard down and the soil in there. And I already know what flowers I want to put in there. So, and then we got this one trench going for the sprinkler, so we'll probably get this side done, and then tonight, and then tomorrow we'll work on the digging out the rest of the trenches on that side. And then we got the valves in place and connected and we're ready to get everything going here. So almost done, you guys. We were looking at some trees and stuff today, and I'm so excited because we're getting to that point where we can get all this water hooked up, and then I can start planting stuff. Okay, you guys, it is very windy outside right now. And so I wanted to just give you guys a sneak peek or preview of what you can expect for the next update video that I do for the front yard. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's like all over the place, but thank you so much for watching. And next update video, who knows, we might be all the way finished with this front yard project. I know my body is ready for it to be over. So I will see you guys in the next one. As always, God bless.